This morning at the Ducati World Premier in Italy, Ducati unveiled a slew of new bikes. The most eagerly awaited and most teased of them being, of course, the all-new Streetfighter V4. Ducati's brand new super naked bike battling it out with the brand new Kawasaki ZH2 that was launched literally this morning in Tokyo, and the all new KTM Super Duke R that's going to be launched at ICMA next month. This year is truly the battle of the super naked bikes. My first impressions of the bike are simple. The bike is stunning. From how it looks to the engineering behind it, this is truly a Ducati that will go down in history books as something that is just pure Ducati ethos. If you followed my channel, you will know I'm a huge fan of the original Streetfighter, and I've been anxiously awaiting the new one since the teaser started going out. But when it was announced last week that the V4 would have 208 horsepower, I honestly got a bit scared. My hope is that there will be a Streetfighter V2 coming in 2021 that will give me 155 horsepower in a lighter, more controllable frame. But that's it for that. Let's go talk about the Streetfighter V4. The machine features the Panigale V4 engine and electronics package, together with an aggressive design that sees two sets of wings on either side of the bike, Ducati's new favorite design element. But it's more than this. Ducati's CEO spoke about the wings for quite some time to show the importance of the downforce they bring to the front of the bike on such high-powered versions of the bikes. The new machine is available in two versions, the base Streetfighter V4 and the Streetfighter V4S. As with the Panigale V4 and the V4S, the higher spec naked gets Olin's electronic suspension, Olin's steering dampener, and a lightweight Marchesini wheels. Both versions of the new Streetfighter V4 are powered by the 1103cc Desmodici Stradale engine from the V4 Panigale. In standard trim, the unit produces 208 horsepower at 12,750 RPM and 123 Nm of torque at 11,500 RPMs, meaning that the engine performance is in line with the standard V4 Panigale. As expected, Ducati has tweaked the fuel and throttle maps for the new bike, which when aligned to the shorter final drive ratio when compared to the sports bike sibling, delivers rear wheel torque up 10% over the Panigale. For those of you that feel 208 horsepower on a naked bike simply isn't enough, Ducati offers the option to fit the race kit Akrapovic exhaust system, which will increase power to 220 horsepower and 130 Nm. There's no mention of price on this, but I guarantee you could buy a used motorcycle for it. The standard Streetfighter V4 uses 43mm Showa big piston forks with spring load and compression and rebound dampening adjustability built in. At the rear, there's a fully adjustable shock absorber, one side of which is attached to the Desmodici Stradale engine via a forged aluminum bracket. A stock steering dampener completes the front end package. The Streetfighter V4S gets a top spec set of Olin's NIX 30 front forks and Olin's TTX 36 rear shock absorber and an Olin's electronically controlled steering dampener. As with the Panigale V4S, the whole suspension setup can be set for semi-active actuation, with the bike providing support under braking and acceleration when needed. The system also allows you to turn off any electronic assistance and use the suspension in a totally passive way. The must-have accessory for any high-performance motorcycle this year seems to be the winglets, and Ducati has gone out to claim the prize for the highest number of winglets on the Streetfighter V4. It has two sets of what Ducati is calling biplane wings, mounted on each side of the bike's side panels. Ducati claims that these wings can generate 28 kilograms of downforce at 167 miles per hour, thanks to assistance from the aerodynamics at the Ducati Corsa MotoGP team. The wings also credited with helping to cool the engine by increasing water and oil radiator throw speed by 2% and 10% respectively. As with the rest of the Panigale family, the Streetfighter uses lightweight and minimalistic front frame, mounting the engine as a center as a stressed member and attaching the trellis subframe at the rear cylinder head. The new bike features top-spec Brembo monoblock calipers and 330mm disc at the front, rear braking single 245mm disc, and a 2-piston caliper. The braking and ABS systems are all regulated through the IMU and Ducati cornering ABS Evo system. Pricing has yet to be released, but I would assume it would be in that $15,000 to $20,000 range once it hits the US shores. What are your thoughts on the new Ducati Streetfighter V4? Will it make its way into the history books?